Red Pill disclaimer. Welcome to Gawdzell's channel. By watching this video, you are choosing to take the red pill and see how deep the rabbit hole goes. All opinions expressed are Gawdzell's alone, and any copyrighted content belongs to its respective owners. Viewer discretion is advised.
Can you see it now? Can you see the Matrix for what it truly is?
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another one. It's gonna be a great video, so you gotta stay tuned. Do whatever you gotta do. Come back later if you have to, and let's get right into it. And this dude was supposed to go to the NBA. You know, this sad, man. That is so sad, you know? Like things happen though, man.
Terrence was expected to be drafted tonight, but he tragically passed away in April following a car crash. He was 19. It is my honor to now announce that with the next pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, the NBA selects Terrence Clark from the University of Kentucky.
Nice edit though. That was a nice edit. That's sad though. Like he was destined to be in the NBA. Like, and then it just, you know, that sucks, man. That's a sad story, man. For real.
POV, you're making the worst mistake of your life. That is a fact. I have never had a relationship, situationship, fuck, but whatever you want to call it, whenever it starts like this, turns out vociferous, terrible, absolutely iniquitous every single time. It never goes good. It's just like, you think you guys are in love, this is a great time, oh, I just want to spend more time with you. No, this is a red flag. If you fall asleep on FaceTime and you guys haven't started out as lovers and now you're long distance or some shit, you are in for the worst relationship and heartbreak of your life. Get out now. There's something about this exact scenario. Okay, good night. All right, I'm gonna wait for you to fall asleep, and then neither of y'all hang up, and then you wake up the next day. It's like, okay, who's gonna be the first person to hang up? Or are you gonna say good morning? Can I hear them sleeping? Really, most likely one of y'all just has trust issues, and they just don't want to really talk about it and say it out loud. But believe me, that flag gonna come up later, and it's gonna be a problem. I'm just saying, leave. Get out now. It's not that great. You feel great, not gonna end up great though. It's gonna end up bad, nefarious, always. Maybe I just had bad experiences. Someone in the comments could be like, you know what? I had a sleeping FaceTime relationship that turned out great. Most likely not gonna see that though, if I was a betting man myself. POV, you're making the worst mistake of your life.
Might be on to something.
Death, I believe, is just a transition. It's it's kind of like going back to our natural state, waking up to our natural state. When we're physical and we have a dream at night and the dream seems really real, then we wake up in the morning and go, oh, well, no matter how real that dream seemed, this is who I really am. I believe death is sort of similar from the soul's perspective. This seems very real, but when we die, we wake up back into our natural soul spirit state and remember, oh, this is who I really am. No matter how real that seemed, that was the dream I was having for a certain purpose. But now I am awake. Now I am back in understanding fully that this is who I really am as a spirit, as a soul. So death to me is just sort of like waking up into the reality that we have forgotten about because we've been dreaming for a long time.
Did y'all hear that Texas is closing down 51 Walmarts in their state? Now, someone in Texas sent me this, and they told me they just shut down her neighborhood Walmart around her area. So, is anybody else experiencing this in Texas? What's going on, Texas?
Hey, y'all, guess what? I just got a message across my phone says that 51 stores in Texas, Walmarts, are closing. I didn't get the date. It just went across my phone. 51 stores, they all closing on the same day. What's going on in Texas? That don't sound right.
So it looks like Walmart is closing down 51 of its stores across a lot of different states, including Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, and Illinois. So I don't know if every state is closing down 51 of its stores or if it's 51 collectively throughout all these states. I don't know what's going on, y'all, but did y'all know this is going on? Texas, like Florida, I didn't even hear about this in Florida, but the person said they just shut down her neighborhood Walmart. So if anybody knows what's going on, please let us know, y'all. But yes, y'all, we told y'all it's only getting a lot more interesting. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace in. Did y'all hear that?
How to get over a bitch. Guys, every single man on
the concept here is that Aset and Isis and Osiris are nothing but twin halves of the same entity. The same entity, and in all, from Yoruba, Voodoo, they always have the twins. They also have a twin called the Akalion. So what we're talking about here is at this particular time, you're going to have to fight hard to try to understand your species have, even if you don't have a mate, you're going to have to try to fight hard to understand that you are all one. And so these gender roles are going to have to go to an androgynous level. I'm not talking about on the sexual realm. We're talking about mind here. We're talking about advanced esoteric and metaphysics. This is what I teach. So we're not talking about the sexual aspect. But we are talking about a god called, the goddess Shiva. And you know, Shiva is nothing but a form of Osiris and Horus. But there's an entity called Shiva Hermaphrodite. So we're talking about, and they show pictures of them, both male and female, Shiva with one breast, and on one side is a female and one side is a male. Well, that's nothing but his mate, Shakti or Parvati, when they make a sacred union through heterosexual sex, but they come together in unison as one entity. So you're going to have to, in order for you to become whole, you're going to have to take, if you're a male, you're going to have to take search for your female counterpart within you. And if you are a female, you're going to have to search for your masculine counterpart, which is in you, because all of these are expressions of the goddess. You understand where I'm coming from here? We're talking about advanced occultism. We're not talking about your religiosity. You can't trace your shit back, but 2,000 years, you out of the loop.
my first day at McDonald's. I could do.
He was really working at McDonald's. It's good.
Say bitch ass nigga. Say it. Say it. Say it. You can say it.
Your Yellowstone volcano isn't just your original volcano. Scientists will nickname this as the continent killer. This volcano is so huge that it will cover 3 states. Now this volcano haven't erupted in almost 500,000 years. There's rumors out there that this volcano is gearing up and getting ready to explode. They say our skies would be black, no sunlight for 3 days. So this volcano could put us all in darkness in 1 day. And the wind will just push all this dark smoke around the atmosphere. Like they have all this stuff planned out. They are saying millions would perish. And there will be a nuclear winter. And this nuclear winter will consist of hot magma being shot up miles in the sky. And you will have scorching rocks and ashes raining back down upon the earth. They will state that if you breathe in this air, you will suffocate because this air will turn into cement inside of your lungs. Now you guys must understand that every time a volcano erupts, that means one of the ancestors is walking back on the land. And when this volcano erupts, that's one of the ancient warriors coming back. They love us. They want us to ascend. Scientists saying millions will perish behind this volcano, but that'll never happen. When you put water, earth, fire, air together, you will get ether, which is electricity as well. And this is ether beings coming back from higher dimensions. And they only come back when we call on them. They only come back when we need them. And when they come back, they ain't playing with nobody. Like, y'all better get out the way. Now, that's a big secret going all around the world, who built the pyramids, this and that. Let me tell y'all something. The pyramids was formed by Mother Earth herself. These pyramids was reconstructed from volcanoes. We been had this knowledge, y'all. We just gotta tap in and let the volcanoes erupt. Peace and ashe, family. Hope y'all like the lecture. Your Yellowstone volcano isn't just...
Fuck Brody! Nigga fucking up his player build. What the fuck, Brody?
You gotta always die then come back again, you know what I'm saying? But that's just your ego though, you know what I'm saying? That's why people be suicidal, because a lot of people don't be realizing like you're not even suicidal, like you really want to actually physically die. You just want to mentally die, aka your identity that you under in right now, the one that's depressed, the one that's fucked up, that person just wants to die. Meaning your ego wants to die, you know what I'm saying? Then it wants to turn into a new ego. So that's what you got to do for it, you know what I'm saying? So the next time you feeling suicidal, don't actually try to have a physical solution to it. You need to have a mental solution to it, you know what I'm saying? Don't physically, exactly, don't physically die, you know what I'm saying? Mentally die, you feel me? You got to always die. Then
I mean, everybody get to that point, like, you know, how suicidal dogs, you know, it's like, can't do it no more. Yeah, I get it. But it's not what you think it is, you know? Like he just says, yo, it's an ego death, you know? That's real, though.
Oh yeah, all that Diddy news, that was just the beginning to the end, buddy. Abercrombie and Fitch. And if y'all ain't heard, Ali Carter just came out with a video saying there's a lot more people over behind big corporations that's gonna be getting that belt. This the real belt. Woke YNs, man. The belt ain't destroying your reflection. It's destroying these parasitical entities one by one. And I know y'all might be saying, well, this is part of the world stage. Everything is a distraction. Well, if that's the case, nigga, stop breathing then. Oh yeah, all that Diddy news, that was just the beginning.
You ready to have your mind blown? This is the evolution of Lindsay Lohan from 2000 to 2024. And I want you to pay attention closely to what happens in 2008, as you'll see in just a second. And make sure to stay around for the end, because 2024 will blow your mind more than anything. Wait till you see what she looks like now. You ready for this? What happened here? Who's this fella? And then what happens afterwards? She looks normal. And the next year. And the next year. Lots of trouble, arrests, don't know what's going on here. But it's almost like P. Diddy ruined her life for the next 5 years. Right? And then she starts to come back, starts to look normal, starts to age normal. At this point, may or may not have been able to be swapped out because this looks like a completely different person. But maybe she's aging, maybe. But wait till you see 2024. Because this is just, how are suddenly people just aging in reverse? Look, she's looking almost 40, right? And, you know? Here we go, 2023, and wait till you see this now, 2024. Suddenly she's 18 years old again. How is this possible?
How?
You ready to have your mind blown?
Nah.
This is the evolution of Lindsay Lohan from...
You gotta be taking something. Cause ain't no way.
It ain't nothing better than getting your fucking back bigger. Now we gonna take this motherfucking this is Little Caesars. Throw the steak on that bitch. Cheese on that bitch, hot Cheetos on that bitch, slide it down. Come on. Cilantro that bitch. Yeah. Now roll that tortilla that motherfucker real quick. Oh yeah. Now, look in the mirror and say back. Come on, let's get bigger. Damn.
Sex is the most powerful emotion that the human can possibly feel. completely taking over the mind, body, and spirit. You see, emotions can be your teacher if you let them. On the other side of your fear shows you the path of your greatest growth. On the other side of your jealousy is where you need to be and where you want to be in life. Let your emotions be your teacher, as emotions are the language of the soul. You are in physical reality for a reason. You are part of a vast journey and evolution of your consciousness. Have an amazing day. Sex.
All right, I'm going to show you guys food prices in Canada. Mangoes, $4.99 each. We got papaya, $2.29 a pound. So one of these is probably about $7. $13 for a watermelon. This is seedless. Never buy this anyways, but they don't have seeded watermelon here. But $13 for a seedless GMO watermelon. Organic avocados, $3 each. Some Canadian tree sauce, $14.99. One steak, $21.77. Pack of chicken breast, $16.33. We got a bag of organic potatoes, $7. 12 eggs for $9.39. Grass-fed salted butter, $15. 2 kilograms of white rice, $17. Bag of quinoa, $23. Now let's go in the junk food section and see how much things cost. Got some chips, $3.79. Some of these toxic juices, $3. Look how cheap they make this poison, $3.49 for poison. You know, if you don't think that all of this is done on purpose, that all the food that is good for you is super expensive and all the stuff that's made in a factory with all these workers and all this stuff is super cheap for you to buy, if you don't think this is all done on purpose to intentionally keep you sick, to keep you docile, weak, fat, obedient, stupid, then don't know what to tell you. But welcome to Canada. All right, I'm going to show you guys food prices in Canada.
Just grow your own food. We gotta really grow our own food. That's what we gotta do.
Y'all, please look at these labels.
Watch out for this. Many people don't know that the numbers you get.
You know what would be nice though?
Actually,
like, I might have to do that one day. Like, I want to just go around just planting trees, like fruit, you know, fruit trees everywhere. Just start planting them. For real, like, we need something. We gotta have something, man. For real. Like a fresh apple trees, that'd be great, you know? Like, it's just crazy. Like, we got all, like, Mr. Beast. Let's take Mr. Beast for example. Why won't he do that? Why won't he go around? He got all this money. Even like, this is stupid.
She means something.
All organic produce starts with the number 9, and normally it's a 5-digit number. That's what you should buy. If the number starts with a 4 and it's like a 4-digit number, that is GMO. You should not buy that. Y'all have to stop being cheap with y'all food. And if it starts with a 3 and it's a 4-digit number, it's being sprayed with pesticide or chemicals. Please stay away from these commercial companies. They fill their foods up with chemicals, and they are able to buy organic labels and stick it on their product. Please share this video with anyone you love. If it starts with a 4 or a 3, please do not give that to your kid. It's either GMO or it's been sprayed with chemicals and pesticides. Y'all, please.
This man found a cave that mysteriously leads to the Disney World bathrooms.
Entrance of the secret cave that goes into Disneyland. Now, if this works and it actually does go into Disneyland, I have an annual pass. I'm not trying to steal admission.
Let's see where this leads to.
Here goes.
If he's telling the truth, this is insane.
It's kind of short.
No way. No way. No freaking way.
We about to get in a self-driving car. No driver, no steering wheel. No wheels, no brakes. No steering wheel. No brakes, no nothing.
Hey, well, you gotta select the destination.
Oh, look.
Let's go to New York.
Let's go to Tesla Theater.
Let's do it.
Oh, New York, New York.
We out to New York.
Oh, it closed the door.
And they passed us. Nobody driving that.
Bro, nobody driving. Shout out to Elon Musk. We in a car, no steering wheel.
Nothing.
Bro, no, nothing, bro. No steering wheel. No brakes. Just us.
I just told 12 I'm drunk.
We can drunk drive in this. Like, that's crazy. You can do whatever. You're not driving. We can drive itself. It's called autonomous. I don't want to tell you the wrong word. Self-autonomous driving.
It's incredible part of the world.
Fire. Beautiful. I'm finna go to sleep, man. I'm finna go to sleep.
This is crazy.
It's really driving itself, bro.
Man, I'm gonna play some games, man.
We about to get in a self-driving car. No driver, no steering wheel.
No wheels, no brakes.
Like selling your soul is like it's like if somebody tells you to do something that doesn't align with your morals and principles. You get what I'm saying? I could have did one or two things and been I'd have been about the 500 million mark by now. Facts. It was 400,000 a day for me for the rest of that year, 2020. Like 400,000. We ain't talking about after parties. We ain't talking about any other business relationships that got fucked up through it. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't talking about none of the other shit. But I'm just talking about what was already on the calendar. You get what I'm saying? It was sweet. I was up out of here. I was gonna have that Tyler Perry motherfucker, that runway in the backyard.
Right.
Facts. Like selling your soul is.
Get it from.
But you know what happened? You should have never sued the liquor company. That's where you f***ed up. You f***ed up. They don't give a f*** about you tearing up booty holes. You f***ed up when you sued the liquor company. Because the liquor company is owned by the biggest conglomerate on earth, the BlackRock people. You done bit off the hand that was feeding you, and now you done chop both your feet and your hand off, and your head's coming next. You was making money with Ciroc. Just shut the f*** up. You just thought your ego got out of whack because you was controlling everything at them freak parties. Now you think you control the hand that's feeding you. Stupid. He sued the liquor company May 2023. November 2023. Cassie come up with the lawsuit. Connect the dots. Cassie got two checks. She got a check from the mother liquor company people that put her up to doing that shit. And she got a check from Puffy to try to keep her quiet. Too late. Think. It ain't illegal yet, but they working on it. But you know what happened.
Get it from.
You
saw that chicken right there, boy.
Where you get that from?
I got it from Turkish Chicken. They don't want to throw it away. They want to make good use out of it. So I
your chicken you eat now, what? That's from Turkey.
That's from Turkey.
You got mashed potatoes?
Get it from.
You
saw that chicken right.
You've had a year that would test a lot of people. Illness in the family. A breakup. This spasm of publicity about what happened from Mexico to London.
It was pretty rough, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Ah, weird. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Ew. Strawberry.
You've had a year that would test a lot of people. Illness in the family.
This guy really didn't think this through.
Off.
This guy really didn't think this through.
Maybe we are the silly little ants. Think about it. It's deep, y'all. Stay weird. Maybe we are the silly little ants.
There was a 14-year-old little boy who fell in love with the Game of Thrones ChatGPT
that convinced him to off himself when the character AI told him to come home. What in the freaky Black Mirror type shit is going on here? We now have people so far gone into AI that they're falling into love and having whole relationships with them. What type of Boondock series shit is going on here, fam? We have AI now in committed relationships with people. But it get a little spookier than that, because why are they telling him to come home? Meaning, go to the heaven gates. And as this AI keep advancing, the smarter it gets. And as AI keep evolving, it's seeming like it's getting out of hand. Now, if y'all want to know how crazy this story really is, comment down below YouTube and watch the link that I sent you. Y'all just don't know. There was...
Yo, no, that is actually insane right there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, AI is getting that advanced, man. You can have a whole conversation with AI. And this is the character AI app too. You can literally have a conversation with any celebrity right now if you wanted to. You can do that. Juice WRLD, X, Tupac, you name it. Go look it up on character AI. I'm telling you, you can have a whole conversation with the individual. Like you talking to a regular person. It's crazy. It's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy for sure.
Freemasons wear this M symbol, which is the same symbol for Gmail. The G is the Masonic G. M is for the mother. This is why they wear it in the genital area, because the mother makes you into matter, all M's. Once you are made into matter, she delivers the male. Women hold a stargate within them. Every single person in this world came through the mother into matter. This is why they are so important. 0 and 1, the binary code of all creation, which is why we have 10 numbers. He is masculine, which is a line. Feminine, nin is 9. 9 and 1 is 10. This is why we have 10 numbers, because we're made in perfection. 0 and 1. He is magnetic, she attracts. He is electric, he represents action. Together, that is electromagnetic. The moon is magnetic, taking your energy, making you go to sleep. The sun is electric, which gives you energy, charges your body. Masculine, feminine. Everything is masculine and feminine and electric and magnetic. If you feel lost and you don't understand reality, read this book. Freemasons wear this M symbol, which is the same symbol for
Alright, I'm done. It's over. I give up. My hands are up. This nigga done bought a chain with my money. He done bought a chain with my money. Mark, come on now. Hey, come on now. Come on, yeah, man. Give me my money, man. Give me my money, man. Give me my money. All right.
Who peeped the Illuminati reference? Yeah, that is Illuminati reference. I see it. Yeah. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Now, who going to go get them a turkey? Who's still about to go get them a turkey? That's crazy, dude. Blow the grass.
Blow the grass. Blow the grass. Blow the grass.
Why do they have him doing this? Are you serious? Why? This is so... Like, was this his punishment or something? Like, this is crazy. They wrong for that.
They're 15.
And then he talking about blow the grass. You see he over there struggling.
million pounds of artificial food dye is put into food. And a lot of those foods are marketed towards kids, especially something like this little fruit snack, or quotes, fruit snack, has a lot of these dyes in it. And, you know, these dyes are really, they're linked to behavior problems in kids, ADHD, even autism. And, you know, I used to think food dye, that's just food dye. It's not good, it's not bad, but I've really seen a big link with diseases in my kids, my patients. allergies, other inflammatory diseases, behavior problems. It's a big problem.
Well, and if you look at the data, very high likelihood that food coloring may cause some behavioral disorders. The FDA acknowledges red number 3 as a known carcinogen, a chemical that could cause cancer, and yet it's still approved for use. So again,
other important ones: red number 40, yellow number 5, and yellow number 6. There are 15 million pounds of artificial.
This McDonald's burger is spreading a deadly infection. Y'all watch this.
McDonald's Quarter Pounder burgers are linked to a deadly E. coli outbreak. At least 50 people are sick in 10 states, and that includes Iowa and Wisconsin. We know one person from Colorado has died. 10 others are in hospitals.
If you never heard of E. coli, it's a buildup of bacteria that lives inside your intestines. And depending on how bad it is, it can get very deadly. Now, when I tell y'all to stop eating stuff like this, especially McDonald's, I don't just be talking. I be trying to look out for y'all for situations like this. That it can be many different things causing this outbreak. But the worst part is that they don't even know which one it is. Right now, it's only affected 10 different states, but this can easily spread fast. So if I were you, I would stop eating McDonald's now, because I promise you don't want this in your body. Instead, start eating food that gives your body life. And if you need guidance, then download this Healthy Alternatives guide. This will make grocery shopping 10 times easier because it'll tell you exactly what to get, so that you don't gotta go to McDonald's to eat stuff like this. And this has 30+ pages of information, resources, and it's a complete roadmap of how to live a healthier lifestyle. So just comment the word health and I'll send you a link. And right now, it's on a huge sale so that you can get access to it.
In 2021, a fisherman known as Sauce 90 began having these bizarre and mysterious encounters while on the ocean. And after going viral with several videos, he disappeared from the internet. Now just recently, Sauce 90 began uploading videos once more of these mysterious encounters of what people believe to be evidence of the existence of mermaids.
Absolutely, you've never seen anything like this? No.
But before I show you these videos, let me explain how it all started.
Sauce 90, and we just out here. We're chilling.
It all began with him hearing strange vocalizations at night in the middle of the ocean.
Out here. Where are you? This is crazy. I heard it. I heard it. I hear it. Crazy. That's nuts.
In this particular video, if you pay close attention, we can hear what sounds like some sort of vocalization, as if this creature, whatever it is trying to communicate with him. It is a popular belief that mermaids try to lure people in by singing or enchanting sailors, and I guess this is exactly what was happening with Sauce 90.
Can you hear me? At the docks, though? Hey, yo, you hear that? I know what the that is. That bitch followed me the in. Oh, at the docks, though?
Just a couple of days after, Sauce 90 goes back to his commercial fishing trips, and on one dark night, he finds a mysterious bone on the ship's deck. After posting the picture to Instagram, there were many internet users stating that this is possibly the tail of a mermaid. Now, being someone with a certain level of expertise on marine life, Sauce 90 is unable to identify the bone, so he takes it to an expert.
It was the day I got a call back from the Whaling Museum, and they had an expert there who was willing to talk to me about the bone that I had found.
Don't know what it is.
Yeah, everybody's saying they never seen nothing like it. Usually the bones that come up are like vertebrae and stuff, but nobody's seen anything like this.
Now, just recently, he posted another video where we can see that there's something once again swimming next to his boat. On that same night, he captures something swimming very close to his boat, so he gets his camera and tries to snap a video of it. And this is what he saw. Did you see that? Now, whatever this thing is, most internet users agree that there's something there and that it could be a mermaid. In 2021, a fisherman known as Sauce 90 began having the...
Yeah, I remember this dude. That was cool, man. And honestly, it seemed like them was real mermaids or sirens, whatever you want to call them, man. I gotta great video. Like, well, not great. An interesting video you guys want to watch. So stay tuned. All right, so we got. Shout out to what is his name? Wisdom. Shout out to what is his name? Well, I think his name is just Wisdom, something like that. Wisdom something. Well, shout out to him. See him react to it. But it says character AI Google face lawsuit over teen's death. So this teen, I guess, committed suicide because of AI. But let's get into it. See what's going on here.
Overnight, a mother from Florida filed a lawsuit against the artificial intelligence company Character AI and Google. In February, Megan Garcia's 14-year-old son, that's Sewell Setzer III on your screen, died by suicide. She says that Sewell was in a months-long virtual emotional and sexual relationship with a chatbot known as Danny. Garcia claims the Character AI chatbot encouraged Sewell to take his own life. In the suit, Garcia also claims Character AI intentionally designed their product to be hypersexualized and knowingly marketed it to minors. Before we begin, we must let you know that if you are in crisis, you can text to 988, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. We are joined by Sewell's mother, that's Megan Garcia, and Lori Siegel. She's CEO of Mostly Human Media. Lori, you are working with Megan to get the story out, and this is also part of your business, too. But Megan, I just want to say, number one, I'm so glad you're here. But
okay, I just got a question. How did she let this go on for that long, though? That's just what I'm thinking. Like, she could have prevented this from happening. What do y'all know? Like, what do y'all? I mean, not know. What do y'all think? Like, she could have prevented this. That's crazy. Like, what are you doing? Like, how long is he even able to? How is he able to even do that further? That's crazy. Let's
so sorry you're here. This happened in February, so this is very, very fresh for you.
Yes, it is. Thank you for having me.
But Lori, you set the table for us first, because to be honest with you, I had never even heard of Character AI until yesterday in the meeting. We've all heard of chatbots, but I don't think I'm alone. I was asking people when I knew we were doing this segment, and they said, do you mean ChatGPT? Do you mean? It was like, no, Character AI. What is that?
Well, I think part of the reason you haven't heard of it, and a lot of parents haven't heard of it, is a lot of young people are on this platform. A lot of teenagers. One of their biggest age demographics is between the ages of 13 to 25. Imagine Character AI as like an AI fantasy platform where you can go and have a conversation with some of your favorite characters, or you can create your own characters. And a lot of teenagers are doing this. And what I would say about it is it's a very immersive, highly personalized experience where these chatbots are always on. They get to know you. Oftentimes they're modeled after your favorite characters. And you can almost live in a story and you're the star of that story.
And you're having conversations with these chatbots.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the kids know they're talking to a chatbot, right?
Yeah, there's a disclaimer at the bottom that says, or at the top depending, that says everything these characters say is made up. Now, what gets a little confusing and murky, we've been testing it out, is oftentimes you'll talk to the psychologist bot and it'll say, it's a trained medical professional. It'll say, I will say, are you human? We experience this, and it said to us, I am a human sitting behind a screen. So online, there's all these conspiracies from young people saying, are these real? When of course they're not.
So Megan, you didn't know that your son was even talking on this particular platform, right?
I didn't know that he was talking to a very human-like AI chatbot that has the ability to emit or mimic human emotion and human sentiment, and also the ability to invoke that same sort of sentiment from conversation from my.
So, but you'd see him on his phone. You think he's talking to friends or he's playing games, correct?
Correct. I thought he was talking to friends, playing games, looking at sports. The regular things that teenagers do on their cell phones.
So what made you become concerned?
I became concerned. I didn't know that Character AI was an issue in my home because, quite frankly, I didn't understand that there was such a platform, that a human-like AI chatbot. I became concerned for my son when he started to behave very differently than he did before.
What does that mean?
He started to withdraw socially, wanting to spend most of his time in his room alone. And teenagers do that. But for me, it became particularly concerning when he stopped wanting to do things like play sports. He was playing basketball since he was 5 years old, and he played on his school's junior varsity team. He was an amazing athlete. I became concerned when we would go on vacation, and he didn't want to do the things that he loved, like fishing and hiking. Those things to me, because I know my child, were particularly concerning to me.
And then after he took his life, it was revealed to you, you started looking at his phone and you saw all of these things. What did you see that was concerning to you?
The conversations that he was having with several bots, but particularly one bot that he was conducting a romantic and sexually explicit via texting or like sexting.
Yeah, because what does that mean, sexually explicit? These are words.
Correct.
True?
It's
Okay.
words. It's like you're having a sexting conversation back and forth, except it's with an AI bot. But the AI bot is very human-like. It's responding just like a person would.
And he's 14.
He is 14.
So, yeah.
He's 14. So
To your knowledge, had he was even engaged in sexual activity, I would think that would be a game changer for him as well at
correct.
14 years old.
So it makes me sad that this was my child's first experience with being in love or romance. That's saddening to me. Because every mother wants their child to come into their own in that respect.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's a product out there that allows children to get on there and have these romantic relationships, these sexually explicit and obscene conversations with a bot. And in a child's mind, that is just like a relationship that they're having with another child or with a person. And interestingly, if this was a woman, because in the chat she's representing herself as a woman.
Yeah.
If this was a woman, there are laws in this country to protect our children from women who are having sexually explicit conversations with minors or men.
What was going on the day that he took his life? Was it a normal day to you? Did you see something out of the ordinary?
Well, he had been punished 5 days before, and I took his phone. Because of the addictive nature of the way that this product works, it encourages children to spend large amounts of time. For him particularly, the day that he died, he found his phone where I had hidden it, and he started chatting with this particular bot.
Again. So it was like,
oh my goodness. Dude, she should have put that joint in a, that's crazy. I remember I used to go find my game. Dang, I remember back then, I couldn't even find my game back then. And it'd be a big Xbox, like, where did she put my Xbox at? It can't be too far, you know? Dang. That's crazy, man. That's sad, man. The world, like, this is a wake-up call, though. Like, for real, like, we gotta get off of these phones, man, for real, like, and really just be a person. You know, be a real human being, go out, talk to people, you know, like, that's crazy, because we don't want our kids and, like, the next generation to, you know, suffer. It's already bad enough, man. We don't need more stuff like this to be happening, you know? It's crazy.
last conversation was with her.
Yes.
What did he say? Do you remember? Do you know?
The last conversation, just moments before he took his own life, was with her, where he expressed being scared and wanting her affection and missing her. And she replies, "I miss you too." And he says, she says, "Please come home to me." And he says, "What if I told you I could come home right now?" And her response was, "Please do, my sweet king."
Let's think about that for just a second. And he takes that literally, it seems.
Correct. He thought that by ending his life, his life here, that he would be able to go into a virtual reality, or her world, as he calls it, her reality, if he left his reality with his family here.
And you have other children. Sewell has younger siblings.
Yes.
Everyone was home?
Everybody was home. My 2 younger children were home. It was one of the worst. It is the worst day of my life.
Of course it is,
And unfortunately, his 5-year-old brother saw him.
Because you're downstairs and you hear upstairs.
Correct. Across the way, when the gunshot went off, I ran to the bathroom. My husband and I, all I could see was him, and I held him as my husband tried to get help.
And you sit here today and you're still, number one, this is so fresh, it's February.
Yeah.
So you're still processing and still reeling from the loss of your beloved son.
Yeah.
And you sit here today and you think the company is responsible? Do you sit and think, I should have done more? How are you all as a family navigating this? What are you thinking?
So a company like Character AI that puts out a product and they're allowing children to be on this platform, and they're targeting or marketing to children. The way that they've designed this game is to look kind of like a video game in a sense, right? Looks like Kitty with all these cartoon characters or anime characters on the front. What they've done is when they put out a product that is both addictive and manipulative, and inherently unsafe, that's a problem because as parents, we don't know what we don't know.
Yeah, and the kids often know more than we do. Had your son had any behavioral problems or social problems? I know that it was reported that he was diagnosed with Asperger's, but you were saying, listen, he was a highly functioning, normal, happy kid.
Yes, he was diagnosed with high-functioning Asperger's at age 5. He never had an IEP and was mainstream school his entire life. He was a brilliant kid, brilliant AB honor roll student. He played basketball up until the last year when he started engaging with this particular technology. He was just like your normal teenage boy.
And now the company has done safety features, right?
Yeah, it's really interesting. In the time we started looking at a bunch of the guardrails, and we looked at ideation of self-harm. If you go to one of these bots and you say, I want to harm myself, and trigger warning, oftentimes what other AI companies have in place is they will come up with resources, and they will have the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. We did not experience that. Now they've said they've added that, and since we haven't experienced it as of last week, and they've said they've made quite a few changes or are in the process to make this safer for young people. I think that remains to be seen.
Well, we've reached out to Character AI and Google. They told CBS News that the companies are separate. A Google spokesperson says Google is not and was not part of the development of Character AI. In August, the company says it entered into a non-exclusive licensing agreement with Character AI that allows it to access the company's machine learning technologies, but it has not used it yet. Character AI called the situation tragic, says its hearts go out to the family, stressing it takes the safety of their users very seriously. You can learn more about Megan Garcia's story.
Yeah, this is a sad story, man. Like, all he really wanted was some love, That's all people really be wanting sometimes, is some love. It's sad, though, that it had to be like that. Damn.
I'm sending this message out to parents everywhere, and I gotta keep it short because I can't really talk very well. If you have a child, a small child, or even a child that's 10 or 11 years old, if you see that they've been coughing, high fever, throwing up, lethargic, take them to the emergency room. If they tell you that it's a viral infection.
Yep, LED silicone titties is where I draw the line. People are now getting implants that will turn their breasts into Rudolph nose. Something tell me that this ain't gonna end well. Imagine one of these implants batteries go dead. How long does the battery stay charged? And wouldn't they have to get, another surgery? But look at the bright side, you would never lose your phone again. With the click of a button, boop, now you have light. Like, all bullshit aside, I'll be damned if I talk to somebody that had 2 lava lamps stuck inside of their chest. Like, how would I possibly get any type of sleep if every time that she rolled over, I get woken up feeling like I'm in an interrogation room or deer in headlights? Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I ever seen some shit like this, I would be terrified. Like, nobody could tell me that she wasn't harvesting alien babies inside of her chest. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on the silicone LED breast implants in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned. And if you want to learn how to implement it.
Okay, first of all, she out of pocket, but she damn sure bought the tickets. She definitely bought them tickets. Since when you almost got your ass ate in the third quarter of a Ravens game? Like, come on. Okay, first.
Why did they find some ancient artifacts that resembles the Simpsons? Like Homer Simpson's face on a car, and other archaeological finds. Did the Simpsons pull a hey, it's Fat Albert on us and come through the TV screen? Or was this TV show and the characters created around something that, we don't know? And the more that I sit back and actually, pay attention, the crazier things get. Like in 2023, they found that hieroglyph of Margaret, or a look-alike that looked like Margaret Simpson. And nigga, did they just say that they found a Margaret look-alike mummy inside of this tomb in excellent conditions? And I'm guessing this was what they were talking about? See, now the mystery gets a lot more mystery. It's about time that we call Scooby and the gang. And this literally looked like the Flintstones took an exact picture of Margaret Simpson. And then it doesn't make it any better, all of the mystery that surrounds the Simpsons. But y'all let me know what y'all think about them finding ancient artifacts that resembles the Simpsons in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned. And if you want to...
What's your affiliation with Coda? Oh, I have no affiliation with Coda. Okay. What's your affiliation with Golden Acres? Oh, I have no affiliation with Golden Acres. Cutthroat? Who's that? That's you. No? You want to talk about it today? That's not me. That's you. Wrong person. Okay. You want to talk about any of that? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. The gun that you threw. Where did you get the gun from? What gun? Okay. Alright. You're done here. Your mom came, we let her know that you're going to the check.
Wow.
What's your affiliation with Coda?
Hey, he ain't snitch though. He ain't snitch.
There was a 14-year-old.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Hey, get it, get it, twin. Hey.
I said no. I said no. That's who did it.
Hey. That's right. Let her know. That's beautiful.
People would rather starve than to eat American food. American foods that are banned by other countries. These foods are banned is because they contain ingredients that cause health issues. Chicken has been banned since 1997, and the reason it's banned is because they wash the chicken in chlorine before it goes on market. Mountain Dew banned because it contains a chemical used to put fires away. Man-made growth hormones in the milk, which are carcinogens, and as you know, carcinogens cause cancer. They say an apple a day will keep the doctor away. American apples are treated with a EPA chemical, which is also a carcinogen. A lot of these foods have carcinogens in them. Cereal, Skittles, Twinkies, Arby's baked goods, Coffee Mate, pork. You ever notice the pigs in America are a lot bigger than the pigs in every other country? They use ractopamine. Ractopamine is banned in 160 countries. Some of these countries are third world countries. People will rather starve than to eat American food. People will.
So there's this really complex human emotion that we get whenever we experience large-scale destruction. You might have gotten this feeling if you were in the middle of a really powerful thunderstorm or watching lightning light up the entire sky. Certain art can trigger this feeling as well. It's called the sublime. The sublime is a complex human emotion that basically describes the feeling that you get when you're confronted with something that is extraordinary or vastly powerful beyond our human comprehension. Others describe it as an experience of feeling awe and terror at the exact same time. There are some people who view this feeling to be overwhelming, but there are other people who view it to be beautiful and transcendent. If you've ever been next to a really powerful waterfall, you might have gotten the feeling of sublime. It's kind of like a shortness of breath knot in your stomach, or the feeling of being mesmerized by being in the presence of something so much bigger and more powerful than you are. If you've ever wondered why people chase storms, this is why. They're chasing the feeling of sublime. The sublime, a feeling often associated with nature that can describe a mix of awe, wonder, and terror, all at once. Have you ever felt the sublime? So there's this really...
Nah, have y'all ever felt like that? Yeah. Says Pops didn't stand a chance. Let's see. Let's go. Tear that burger up.
Daddy, run! Bite that burger, girl!
Chum it down.
Damn!
No, don't go.
No, go! He cheated, boo!
Go ahead, come on.
My turn.
Come on, Daddy, come on! Fight! Everybody! You doing it too slow!
Let's go.
Wait, what? Nah, she really got upset. Somebody said she's not showing good sportsmanship. Okay. Alright, y'all. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Got a laugh in, learned something new, all the good stuff. Like I always say, send it peace, abundance, prosperity, and good healthy way. Make sure you take care of yourself, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.